All right, hey everybody, welcome back. Another news feed here for you. Don't forget, post 1, 2, or 3 videos every day. This one here, my little highlighter does not work on this. I'm guessing this is like a JPEG posted on here, but I cannot get the highlighter to work, so we're just going to go for broke here. But forget Tacoma. The used truck buyers trust most. The used truck buyers trust most after 200,000 miles. When mileage climbs north of 200,000 miles, one mid-sized truck remains the most trusted choice. Of course, I wanted to read this article, so we dive into it. It says Toyota right here. Toyota, see, I can't do nothing with it. It's got to be a posted JPEG. But the Toyota Tacoma is famously durable, but in a world of late model used mid-sized trucks, there's one underdog that holds a surprising edge. The Nissan Frontier may lack showroom flair, but decades of reliability data show that past the 200,000 mile mark, buyers trust the Frontier pickup most often. While the Tacoma may be well positioned for high resale and dealer demand, once mileage climbs, Frontier owners report fewer major repairs and longer life expectancy. That's based on service records from forums, from service records, user forums, and extended warranty claims accumulating across the 2010 to 2020 mileage range. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Part of the Frontier's appeal lies in its simplicity. Many models use a basic V6 engine, uncomplicated electronics, and chassis technology that didn't change drastically between 2005 and 2021. That meant that parts were easily sourced and repaired, and fewer modern gremlins plagued hard miles. Okay, that's pretty impressive to say that. It gets even more here. Watch. Tacoma, by contrast, added complexity, turbo engines, integrated electronics, aggressive safety tech, great for new car buyers, but on the high mileage trucks, that tech costs owners time, money, and occasionally reliability. Frontier crews also point out that the brand's durable axles, knockoff tarpable suspension, and water-resistant wiring harnesses. These play a big role in off-road and heavy-duty use where small failures can strand drivers. Used truck buyers are noticing. In regional forums, owners say that our 2008 Frontier still pulls trailers. The Tacoma needs a control arm job and $3,000 in electrical sensors. Used truck dealers echo the trend by stocking more well-maintained Frontiers above 200,000 miles. Not that Tacoma doesn't hold its own, it does, but for long-term reliance, Frontier offers predictability, ruggedness, and serviceability that many buyers prefer when looking for a truck that isn't just new, but built to stay old. Even resale charts show intriguing patterns. Tacoma leads in early value retention, but once mileage hits the 200 to 250,000 mile mark, Tacoma depreciation accelerates, while Frontier's value stabilizes. It's become the smarter alternative for owners willing to go longer. Of course, buyers training matters. Frontier's reliable hinges, proper on maintenance, oil, fluid, blah, 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 blah. But you could look this up. I'm not going to go dive in and hunt all this stuff down. I'm assuming he's telling the truth, but he hits on some very interesting and very solid points in there. I like what this article said, and I like what I'm seeing on there, and it makes perfect sense to me. So I thought it was very impressive and thought I'd share it with you. Like I said, you can dive into it if you want to, argue it if you want to. I honestly don't care. I don't own one. But if I did, I would want to know it. It would be very interesting to see. But from what he's saying on here, sounds like, this is what we've been saying all along, that this is one of the reliability champ vehicles. Always has been, always will be, as long as they keep it simple like they have right now. Moving on from there. Chevy Colorado, GM among top selling in 2025 American Made Index. Okay, that's pretty important, and we're going to cover because we're going to dive into all of them, which is shocking. But this Cars.com releases its annual Made in America in a year when the country of origin is at the top of, many car shoppers' minds. It's important today where they're made, especially with tariffs and all that. On this year's list, only one GM model made the top 20 American-made cars, most American-made cars. It's the Chevy Colorado pickup. It came in ranked at 19th. Now, this I find very interesting. Well, the GMC Canyon is way down at 42. How is it Colorado number 20 in American made and the Canyon is at number 42? That I find very shocking. That means there's a lot of parts in that Canyon, a lot of features and stuff that are in there that are coming from other countries that are, I find that very shocking that those are so big. So, and Tesla dominates in the first spot as always. The next most American one is the Kentucky-built Chevy Corvette, which is in 29th place. We'll look at this in a minute. And then the Texas-built full-size Suburban, Yukon, Escalade, and Tahoe ranked in at 38th through 41st place. And the Cadillac CT5, XT5 were in 50. I found it pretty interesting, but the reason that the Colorado says here, the Colorado Canyon and the GMC Canyon, or Colorado and the Canyon, tend to rank well on America's Made because they are assembled in the Wentzville plant in Missouri. The turbocharged 2.7 engine is built in Spring Hill plant in Tennessee, and the 8-speed automatic transmission is built at the Toledo plant in Ohio. Okay, making them very much American made. Well, all right, let's take a quick second, mention our sponsor of this video here, Last Fit. They build some of the most amazing products. We use their stuff on everything. Every truck I own and have owned recently has been all set up with Last Fit stuff. We're going to take a look at it real quick and show you some of their offering. All right, so if we look at these mats, look at the coverage, look at the overlay of these things, the quality of these things, they're insane. This is high-level stuff. Look at the difference. Here it is in a Nissan. This is in a Nissan Sentra, deep dish pockets. Look at even the back end. If you got kids, like my daughter does here, and this is her car, look at that, collecting all the debris, all the food pieces, everything falling out of there, even a back. High deep dish design to these things so that you don't even have to ever vacuum again. All of the dirt and the debris will stay contained in them. Look, the size difference of these compared to factory ones too are amazing, and the price is incredible, but look at how much bigger these are than the actual factory floor mats in this 4Runner. See, the size difference is huge, and so laser fit perfect. They offer them for every single vehicle that you can think of out there, basically. Their prices are absolutely phenomenal, and the big thing, as you're looking at these, look at the review numbers. Look at the sheer number of 5-star reviews on these things, on every one of them. They are incredible quality on every kind of level. You cannot go wrong with Last Fit. I pulled up that whole thing right here. This is Cars.com American Made Index. So here it is. Take a look at them. You can see number one, obviously, a Tesla. It does not tell you what parts or how many there is on there, but it's telling you what order they are ranked at by having the most American versions of it. 400 vehicles from 2025 were studied and arrived at 99 vehicles that are on this actual Made in America list. So pretty interesting out of all those. So if we look at it, Gladiator coming in at number 5 is American made. The most American made truck there is the Jeep Gladiator, hands down. More American than anything else. Next, believe it or not, is the Ridgeline. Isn't that shocking when you put that into perspective? But yep, the Ridgeline comes in at number 7. Moving down through here, Passport coming in at 9. Very nice. The Wrangler coming in at 13. Perfect. And I love it when people are like, Stellantis junk, Fiat stuff, Fiat garbage. It's the most American-made truck in the world. And you guys are like, oh, that Fiat, that Italian garbage. This is the most American-made truck in the world. Oh, it cracks me up. It's just funny. The comments are so funny. So we got the Wrangler coming in at 13. Next is the Colorado coming in right here at number 19. Then we have the 4xe coming in at 21. And then we got the Lightning, not the F-150, the F-150 Lightning coming in at 22. The Hyundai Santa Cruz coming in at 26. Let the reality of these sink in as to where they're lining up on here. Okay, we keep going down. We got the F-150 coming in at number 37. And then pickup truck-wise, we got the Canyon coming in at 42. I do not understand why the Canyon is 42 and the Colorado is at 19. I cannot for the life of me put my finger on that to even make that make sense. The Ranger coming in at 46, but here's a Ram, number 45 for the Ram coming in right there. We got 46 for the Ford Ranger. And we got the Toyota Tundra coming in at 51 and 54 for the hybrid. And then we got the F-150 hybrid, and we got the Sierra coming in at 15, or the Sierra 1500 coming in at number 63. And the Nissan Frontier coming in at number 71. And we got the Chevy Colorado coming in at number 87. See, isn't that weird? The Silverado comes in at 87. The Sierra comes in at 63. But the Colorado comes in at 19. And the GMC Canyon comes in at 40, whatever it was. 40 something. What was it, 49? No, 40. Where did we see the Canyon? 42. That's so weird. I don't understand that. Well, let's continue out. Frontier. Then we had the Silverado. And I think that's it for trucks. And that is it for our trucks that are made. This is the top 117 of them. And that's it right there. So pretty interesting. You know, take it for what it's worth. I'd like to know your opinion on it. But, you know, pretty crazy to see that. Any questions, comments, put them below. Thanks for watching.